The referred poem, Sehra Nawardi. Dear Jivanmatoo, our friend Jivanmatoo expressed that he could not fully grasp the layers of meaning within my poem. Since many friends appreciated the nazm or poem dated October 21, 2025 at 11:30 a.m., I felt it necessary to explain its deeper context, especially how and why it was written. Perhaps someone else, too, struggled with its symbolic dimensions. Therefore, I decided to clarify its essence, its emotional birth, its spiritual atmosphere, and the internal landscape from which it arose. This poem emerged from my own inward state, from the moments wrapped around 4 open-heart surgeries, and from the legendary tale of Prince Saif-ul-Malook and the fairy Badi ul-Jamal, a story cherished for generations in the homes of Kashmir and Punjab. Our elders recited it, understood it, and shaped their imaginations by it. I wove all these elements into a single spiritual and literary fabric, because much like that princely wanderer, I too spent my entire life in a desert-like land, a foreign country, striving for sustenance, fulfillment, and the basic needs of existence. This poem was born in those painful moments of self-reckoning. When one's inner being opens like a wound, I naturally gravitate towards scholarly, symbolic, and Sufi expression, so my writing reflects the colors of my temperament and the nature of my inner journey. Here, alongside the poem written before my surgery, I also share another related piece to aid deeper understanding. Considering the interest of friends, I can, if desired, share the entire tale of the Punjabi Sufi poet Mian Muhammad Baksh, whose masterpiece offers a new perspective on life. His poetry illuminates every aspect of human experience. This story traveled from Egypt and Iran to the subcontinent, and the Sufis adopted it as a source of spiritual teaching, recited in gatherings of wisdom and guidance. My poem, Sehra Nawardi, Wandering the Desert, is composed entirely of questions of the soul, and many friends have embraced it warmly. I present it again here.
Why have you returned, O Saif, searching still now in old age? Did you never find your body? Were you forever wandering door to door? Life passed in desert wandering. Why should I not sing the songs of sand? Never desired a home to settle in. Why not return to deserts to tame my restlessness? Old echoes drift within the scent of the wind. Whom shall I call now to hear them? Somewhere enchantment, somewhere loneliness, somewhere the mute prayers of silent lips. The same marks remain, the same faces, but how shall I soothe myself? No caravan left, no comforting shade. Whom shall I show my wounds except myself?
From mortal love to divine longing, from mortal love to divine longing. A Sufi interpretation of a folk legend and the inner journey of a seeker. In Sufi literature, the journey is never just a physical path. It is Ah's migration of the soul, a voyage inward that draws a seeker back toward his true origin. On the surface, seems a prince searching for a fairy, but in the inner world he becomes the human soul, ever restless, ever seeking, ever burning for something it glimpsed long before its earthly descent.
Old echoes drift within the scent of the wind. Whom shall I call now to hear them? Somewhere enchantment, somewhere loneliness, somewhere the mute prayers of silent lips. The same marks remain, the same faces, but how shall I soothe myself? No caravan left, no comforting shade. Whom shall I show my wounds, except myself? From mortal love to divine longing.